Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie. Hello and welcome. Today I have a nice journal lineup for 2023. And yes, these are only 2 journals, but I assure you I have tons more. But I just wanted to kind of talk about what I have here. So let's put these aside. So first off, I will go over the journals that I have used up in 2022. So the first journal that I have completed is obviously my bullet journal for 2022. I love it. I have videos on how I set up each one of these spreads. I will not be giving a full flip through of my completed bullet journal just because it is an agenda. It has personal stuff. So yeah, if you're curious to know what my spreads look like and how I created them, then my bullet journal video series is definitely for you. And let's see if I can give you any other. Yeah, I like it. It's so useful. I have another video coming out with my 2023 bullet journal setup, but we'll talk about that in a moment. The other journal that I used up was my personal journal. You might have recognized this chunky journal, big chunk. It used to be blue and yellow, kind of mimicking the types of journals that you see at IKEA. That was the vibe I was going for, and I loved it, but I completely butchered the cover by using the journal so often and not being very gentle with it. I wish I could flip through this journal because obviously you can see it's pretty chunky, and so it might be interesting to look at, but unfortunately it is a private journal, so no can do. But there are a couple pages that maybe I could show you. Well, I mean, obviously I can show you the back and the front of this journal. But yeah. Oh, and I think I have, where is it? I think I have a video on how I made this spread. I'm not sure though. We'll see. But yes, so these 2 journals I fully completed in 2022. I also love junk journaling. If y'all are new to my channel, hi. I like to write, duh, but I also love to write in journals, write like books, and I love journaling, hence this journaling here, these journals here, but I also love junk journaling. So that is one journal that I create every single year, and yeah, here's my collection, I suppose, of the junk journals that I completed. Okay, now that I have moved my stuff around, these are the junk journals that I have completed in 2022. The first off is this big chunk. I think, I'm saying this first because I think I finished this off in 2022, but honestly, I'm not so sure because 2021 was also a blur and so far away. So this, all I know is that I have a video on my channel of this journal. So if you haven't already, go check that out. And whatever that timestamp is when I created this journal. Okay. Next, we have, after that journal, I was like, I need to do some more junk journaling that's thematic and almost vintage. So my next journal that I created is this nice chunk, but a more reasonably chunk, as you can see, it's not an alligator mouth or anything huge. But this is my travel journal that's travel vintage themed. And so I will have a video coming out about this journal. This was really fun to create, and of course after I made this journal I was like, I should make another one, so I made 2 more. So the first one I made, well, okay, I made 2 more, and they're kind of similar themes. They're both flowery florals. The paper, scrapbooking paper I have is very modern-esque looking, so I tend to use the modern papers for my covers and everything that's not modern looking for the inside pages. But yeah, flip through will be coming out for these journals as well. I'm so excited to share these junk journals with you because I love junk journaling. It's such a big passion of mine, and it's such a way to calm down after a long, busy day. Then I also have these 2 journals, which I don't think I've gone through. So moving on, this is kind of junk journaling, kind of collaging, is this journal right here. I started on 08, that is August, and finished in March. And this I made right after Junk Journal July 2021, obviously. Apologies for the cars outside. And I don't know if I have a flip through of this on my channel. I don't know if I will or not. Let me know if this is something that you would like. But it's just a lot of collaging, and it was just nice to have a space where I could collage without worrying about what everything looks like, and just relaxing and getting through my Junk Journal July. Speaking of that challenge, I have another Junk Journal July book here from 2022. However, I didn't really follow the prompts for Junk Journal July. I kind of got really distracted, and my favorite thing about this journal is that on the inside cover, it starts off with the date I started the journal, and on the back cover, it has the date where I ended the challenge. So when you put them together, you kind of have, you can kind of see it, not really, but you can like flip and see that and flip and see it kind of. But I thought that was really cool, and I will have a flip through on this journal for sure, so I'm not going to show you it. But yeah, and you can see that there's a big rip here because when it comes to my own journals, I just kind of use scrap paper. I'm not very concerned about what it looks like in the end so long as it sticks together. So yeah, I save the nicer paper for journals I make for people. So yeah, so those are the journals that I've pretty much completed and used up in 2022, and now we shall get into the 2023 journals. So I think the first thing that you should know about 2023 is that, of course, I'm gonna have my bullet journal. So I don't know if this is a cover I'm gonna use. As you can see, it's pretty empty. So I have my 2023 plan with me / layout spread coming up in an upcoming video. I haven't done it yet. I've been kind of busy, but I wanted to get this video out and done with so I can actually start using my journal, my bullet journal. But yeah, so that's my bullet journal for 2023. And I love bullet journals. I mean, I make really minimalistic spreads, so they're very useful for me. The next journal that I have is my daily journal. It's a lot thinner than my other one, so I'm gonna work on putting less bulky stuff in it. It's handmade. I really like it. So far, I've used up this many pages, so chances are I'm going to definitely have to start a new journal mid-year, but I don't really mind that. I have been putting off using this journal because it was just so pretty. I wanted to conserve it and never use it and always have it with me, and then I realized, what's the point of that? Because I have a journal, I should use it. Now we're getting into the journals that y'all are probably most interested in. So the first one that I have here is this creative journal that I've kind of used a little bit in 2022. I think I have a video up on my channel about it. I'm not sure, but basically, and I can do a flip through of this right now actually. So basically, when I was first getting into art journaling, I didn't really know what art journaling and collaging and all that stuff was like. So all I did is I had this insert that was a sketchbook insert, and I realized I didn't like sketching in a standard size notebook, and it kind of put me off the standard size for a long time. So then I decided, you know what, I'd use it up by just learning what art journaling is by following what other people do in their art journals. So none of these spreads, except for one in the middle, is unique. So you'll see a lot of spreads that you've probably seen on Instagram or from other YouTubers. This is the only unique one that I just copied. And I decided, wouldn't it be cool, now that I've kind of been art journaling for a while and collaging and junk journaling for a while, to go back and see what my progress has been. So my goal for this journal was just to add my own collage, see what I could make out of it. And you know what? It's interesting because it shows me how much I've improved by collaging. But also, I love this spread so much. But also, with like drawings in general, like this was one of my first ever house images paintings that I've ever done. Now, if you have been on my Instagram, it's just Charlie Writer, then you may have seen what my houses look like now, and it is really different. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so this journal, I just work on it whenever I feel like it to add collage. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by this. add collages and see how much I've improved and things like that, because it's really hard to see how journaling has improved or like not improved or anything, because journaling is so subjective. And yeah, but yes, so that is what this is for. This is the only page I probably won't change because this is a gouache painting. Once again, not my own, but yeah, thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, so that's what this insert is. Now going on to my other inserts. So this journal you've seen multiple times before. It's pretty bulky. I have stuff floating around in here because I cycle in what I use in this journal and what I don't. First off, we have my reading journal. I haven't completed it from 2021. I haven't been reading much, I know. The gasp, the horror. But I love it, and I'm almost actually done the pages, so we'll be seeing some flip-throughs of this reading journal soon, and then I'll be making a new one, and maybe I'll do a video on how I make the insert, because I love decorating my reading journal inserts. The next journal that we have that I will be carrying over to 2023 is my crochet journal. I love it. It's really nice. I just put patterns of things that I crochet and like to crochet in here, so I don't have to go back and look at them up and find them. It's not really unique. It's just kind of like inventory stuff, but I enjoy it, and I don't crochet too often, which is why it's just floating in here. I kind of just stuck it in here so I wouldn't forget about it when I was talking about this video. This is floating in here because I'm struggling to use it, so this I just kind of keep on my desk and hope that I use it. This was supposed to replace my junk journal after I finished the junk journal July 2022 journal that I just showed you. Yeah, it's just a blank insert, and I am struggling a lot with using it. I don't know if it's just the blank paper, because I'm used to journaling on like colored paper like this, or like patterned paper. I'm not really sure, but I just haven't been happy with any of the spreads that I've really been doing in this. At one point I thought maybe this would be an Instagram only journal, but who knows. So I just kind of have it on my desk to use up. And then this I can't show you, but this is like my medical journal. I just write in important appointments and things like that, so I have a record of them. So that is my main journal for 2022, and this is just a traveler's notebook from like 2019. But this, my darling, is my traveler's notebook from 2016, which means that it's so soft on the inside. I love how soft. It's just gently used, but it has patinaed so nicely. I love it. Now, funny enough, there's a story about this. So this journal right here and this journal right here were created at the same time. And this journal made me want to chuck my entire standard TN notebook out the window. But this journal, which is my travel journal, made me adore the standard size. Like, if there is anything that the standard size is useful for, it's travel journaling, which I mean kind of makes sense. But yeah, it doesn't work for a bullet journal for me, as you can see from my 2019, 2020, or 2021, 2022. No, 2020 to 2021 bullet journal. There we go. It just doesn't work for me, but this here works amazing for me, and I love it. And the reason I have this in it is because I was documenting some pictures in my newest insert. So I want to know if, let me see if I can show you anything in here. Okay, so for example, this is a photo of a funnel cake that me and my friend bought and ate, and it was delicious. And yeah, so this is basically just a photo journal, and I love it because it's really small. So a 4x6 photo, which is the photo I just showed you, you can only fit one on per page, but I don't need any big photo book that is really costly from an online web store or something like that website. I just need something that I can put in pictures in and carry around with me. So for that, this works perfectly. I got the idea from James Burke, and I am adoring it. Here's some pictures of a tree. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. I'm almost done this journal I won't be doing videos or anything on it. It's kind of a private journal, but I love it, and it's a journal that I will be carrying on throughout 2023 if you need any ideas. And it's just fun to go out and print photos and do sizing and things like that. It's really minimal. I will write the date and who's in the photo with me, and it's just nice to have. So yeah, so that is another journal that I will be carrying on through 2023. And the last thing that I have that I don't have with me right now is just a sketchbook and my writing notebook, because those for me are every year, nothing changes. It's just a normal book. It's not like I'm journaling any memories or anything in the sketchbook. It's just a notebook. And then for my writing journal, y'all have seen my writing journal in countless videos. It's just a bright pink book that I write down ideas and tidbits for stories in. But yeah, that is basically my entire journal lineup. And yeah, I'm really excited to use all my journals. Let me know down in the comments below what type of journals you are using for 2023. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a brilliant day. I'm so tempted whenever I say something like that to definitely copy what one of my favorite YouTubers says, which is have an amazing day full of waffles. I love her so much. But no, have a good day filled with journals and writing and yeah, stuff like that. Enjoy. Bye.